Well, this week's video is going to be a sad one for me, guys. We are actually now have made the turn and we are going out of Alaska. We will probably still be in Alaska for this whole video, but we're on the way out. As you can see behind us, I don't think the views are going to change. You can probably tell the leaves are turning already. And back there you can see the Matnuska Glacier. But you're going to want to stick around because we've got a lot of good stuff still in Alaska left to show you guys. Hello and welcome back. If it's your first time here, I'm Scott.
And I'm Allison.
And we are
Jarhead and Ginger's Journey.
We're full-time RVers. We do destination videos, tips and tricks, and all things RV. That sounds like something you'd like. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and come along on our journeys. Now guys, we are just off of the Glen Highway. I can actually see it behind you guys, not too far. Less than a mile, I would say, north of Palmer, maybe a little farther. And we are here, as you can see, at the Musk OX Farm.
Yes, we used to live not too far from this farm for 3 years and never made it here. We would drive by and always say, we got to go there, and then we never did. So we're going to go check it out. I'm so excited to see the Musk OX. Maybe we can take one home.
I don't think we have room in the truck camper.
Oh, come on. The little ones are so cute.
We'll see.
Like I said, my name's Jessica. I'll be your guide today. A little bit about me. I was actually born and raised in Southeast Alaska. As we are out and about today, you are welcome to ask me questions. I've been working here at the facility for about 7 years. I know more about a Musk OX than I ever thought I was going to know. So please feel free to ask questions. Otherwise, I will tell you about a Musk OX for the next 45 minutes of your life. But what he's basically doing is letting us know that this is his territory, this is his space. They communicate through scent by basically claiming that is mine. My food patch, my sleeping spot, my territory, my herd mate, my girlfriend. Musk ox and calves start trying to mimic mom by eating solids like grasses, wildflowers, leaves, bark off of trees, those kinds of things. At a couple days old, and then as they get a little bit older, about a month old, they're fully able to digest that, and they will continue to eat solids and nurse until basically mom kicks them off.
We started out the tour with the big bull, and he was kind of the loner, and then we went and saw the 4 little babies, and aren't they adorable? And then now we're gonna see one of the big bulls and his little harem with 4 cows.
We're done with the guided tour. As you guys saw, we went outside, we saw some Musk OX, males, females, babies, the whole 9 yards. We learned a ton about Musk OX that I never knew. They have 3 different kinds of fur, their size basically, how the smell happens, the whole 9 yards. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So I would highly suggest coming here. The tour is about 45 minutes to an hour. It's nothing set, and the tour guides will take and answer questions the whole way through as they're giving you all of their good information. What'd you think?
I think it was pretty cool. I'm glad we finally got to do this since we didn't do it when we lived here. It was very informative, and I don't want one, surprisingly.
Wow.
Like,
write that down. That's the only thing she's ever said she doesn't want.
They are a herd animal, and I can't have a herd of muskox in the truck camper. Plus, they have the name muskox for a reason. They are a little bit smelly, and I don't know if we got the part on there that our tour guide said that they're not actually cattle. That was really surprising to me. I thought that with the name ox, they were a cattle and oxen. They are actually closer related to the goats, which makes sense because they do like to do a lot of headbutting. The room that we're in here, this is where you start and end the tour, and it is in the process of becoming a museum here at the Musk OX facility. They expect it to hopefully be completed next summer. This is another thing that was on our list to see when we lived about an hour and a half from here in Palmer. We never got to go to the Matnuska Glacier. We only got to drive by and do what we're doing today, stop and take pictures. To see the glacier, you can actually get there, you can walk on the glacier and everything, but you do have to take a tour for that, and it is a little bit of a hike, and I can't do that because I fractured a few videos ago, fractured my L4 vertebrae, and so that has cut out a lot of the stuff that we really wanted to do, but this is beautiful and we will be back.
I'm holding her to that, guys, so you'll see more from Alaska from us, guaranteed. Well, as you know, guys, we took off yesterday from Palmer. We made it just up past Tok, not too far past Tok. And this is our site for the day. We had a pretty decent view. We didn't have much trouble as far as road noise or anything goes, because right behind where you guys are, there's a big hill between us and the highway. So that was pretty cool. But let me get this turned around and show you our site for last night. Well, here's our site, guys. We did not have any hookups. We pulled over at a rest stop. You can see, or maybe you can see way down there, there's a pit toilet with a couple of toilets and also some bear-proof containers for trash. If we were to go down there and look, you might be able to see, even from here actually, the new snowfall on the peaks up there. So just like down in Palmer, they're getting some termination dust up here, which means, you know, summer is getting ready to be over here. But anyway, here's where we pulled over on the side of the side here. They have several spots actually painted on the side here, so this is actually a legal spot. And we pulled over and put the slides out. We were a little high in front and a little high on the driver's side. Put some boards under there and had no troubles whatsoever. I was telling you guys earlier about the hill between us and the road. There it is right there. Pretty cool, and you can tell here that the leaves are all changing already. It's the end of August. It's like the 28th or 29th, I believe, today. And we're already getting fall colors here in Alaska. And then that's the road right up there. So no thrills, no amenities, no crazy fun things to do, but it was a good little spot to pull over. We had plenty of room, put the slides out, and have a nice quiet evening at home.
Well, we are approaching the U.S.-Canada border. The sign back there said it's 20 miles to the Canadian Customs. There's the U.S. Customs building there for people entering the U.S. We came through a different border crossing because we took the top of the World Highway, so weren't sure what to expect here, but it looks like you just drive on through. Speed limit's slowed to 35, and now we should see a Welcome to Canada sign coming up any minute now.
There it is right there.
Oh, there it is, y'all. Oh, 125 years, but that was in 1998. So it didn't say Welcome to Canada, but something at least.
Some flags up here. This looks like U.S. and Alaska flag, and the other side's Canada and whatever else. Oh, Yukon, I guess, because there's a Yukon sign. Yeah. I want to stop here. There's a place to put our sticker right now.
Oh, look, there's a place to put our sticker. So we're going to pull in, make this stop, and let the dogs out. We made it to the Yukon, as you just saw, and we had to come and stop for a selfie with this sign. We're going to show you a couple of cool things that we found at this little stop.
Back to the Yukon, guys. We're back in Canada now.
I don't know if you can see, but the bugs are swarming and they're biting too. That wasn't a mosquito. It feels like no-see-ums or something, or those little flies are getting me. But yeah, they're biting.
They're pretty bad right here, yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to get in my nose. They're the little Georgia wave type bugs.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
So this little sign commemorates the boundary between Canada and the U.S. with this cool little plaque. And then over here, I think that this is super cool. Let's see, let me turn you around slowly. There's the Alaska sign, and then the Yukon sign is behind us that we just showed you. And then over here, there's a bench, and it has a line, Alaska on one side, Canada on the other. You're not leaving?
No. I'm not passing this line.
Oh no!
Now what are you gonna do? Well, the border crossing was pretty easy, guys. We pulled up there. It was a long distance between where we filmed coming into, or actually going out of, the U.S. and when we actually got to the border agent for Canada. It was like 15 miles or 20 more probably. Yeah. So it was quite a ways. But yeah, we just pulled up there, gave them our passports. They asked a few questions like, do we have any game meat and, you know, any marijuana or, you know, a couple other things, and that was it. Gave us our passports back, said safe travels. So super easy crossing, and we went across the Beaver Creek crossing area there into Canada. So I would say 10 out of 10, super easy, no problems. What about you?
Yep, it was very easy. Very nice guy too.
Here in Burwash Landing, they have this giant gold pan right here. It's changed since the last time we've seen it, I think anyway. But it's pretty cool to come in and just check it out when you're in the area.
We stopped here on our way up when we moved to Alaska in 2009, and this was, I think, before YouTube, and we had filmed the whole way up, and at this sign is where we realized we lost all of that footage. So that was pretty disappointing. Also, right here in the visitor center of the Burwash Landing Gold Pan, there is a museum, the Kluane, K-L-U-A-N-E. I don't know how to spell it. I probably butchered it, but there's a museum. Unfortunately, it is closed right now. It says it's open through September, but it must have closed for the day because we're here about 6 p.m.
She knows how to spell it. She just did. She just doesn't know how to say it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's been a struggle. I know you've had some pain. I know you're feeling tired, held down by all the weight. Yeah, I know you're feeling lonely.
We wanted to update you on Harry. When we were in Palmer, he ate some berries that we think got him sick, or something got him sick. He ended up with pancreatitis and spent 2 days at the vet. And we left Palmer because the vet said that he was well enough to travel. And then on the way between Palmer and Tok, he started having a little bit of the runs. And then we stopped in Tok, and we decided to go to Fast Eddie's for dinner because they have a great looking salad bar. We didn't have the salad bar. It was pretty expensive, but I know that getting fresh produce is kind of hard. But the cool thing there is we ran into some friends there. We ran into Bob and Dang, and we met them in Quartzsite and had been trying to meet up with him here in Alaska. And it just happened to be, we were sitting at the restaurant and they said, Jarhead and Ginger or Scott Allison, whatever. And so we got to take a picture with them, and we'll put it right here. And then they had just met another couple, and we'll put I can't remember their names right now. There's a lot on my mind, y'all. But so back to about Harry. I'm all over the place. Last night when we stayed at that campground, or not the campground, the rest area that we just showed you, he went out to the bathroom and it was bad, y'all. He had bad diarrhea and it lasted all night. We had to take him out a few times, which meant moving the e-bikes out of the way. We'll have to show you that process of loading the e-bikes on the bed and unloading them. It's not fun. Anyhow. So this morning I called the vet to see if we needed to turn around and go. It was we had driven about 6 or 7 hours already away from Palmer, so we were hoping that she didn't say, "Oh, you got to come back." But so the vet, we left a message. The vet called back and said to give him some probiotics or some Miralax, neither of which we've been able to find because we're in remote areas that don't have.
We haven't even found a store, period.
Yeah, because we were already through Tok when we called the vet. We were more like at Tetland Crossing. So Harry's been doing good. Besides, he doesn't want to eat today. He's been drinking. He's been using the restroom, and thankfully the runny stuff I think is over. So we're good to go. And if we need to, we'll stop at the vet in Whitehorse.
Feel like you've lost your way. Yeah. Don't give up, no, don't give in. Never lose hope, don't let go of the promise. It ain't done, yeah, he's got a plan. Watch him rain down, got a miracle.
Well, Scott's here back at our campsite, and he is cooking up some dinner. We have steak on the grill. Mine went on first because I like mine medium well. His is sitting there. It's not going to get much more done than that for him. And Xanadu is about to sneak herself some bacon. You see her over there? She is sneaky. I bet you she gets some.
Nope, she knows
She'll be
better.
in trouble though, but he eats a lot of bacon. And I like to sneak some once in a while too. But so we pre-cook our bacon a pound or two at a time, and taking advantage of being here with hookups at this campground to get some cooking, some dishes, some showering, all that stuff done while we're here. So what do you think about this place so far?
So far it's pretty cool. You can't, I don't know if she showed you or if you can even see, but there is a lake right over here by us. The highway, we can still see it, but it's far enough away the road noise won't be an issue at all. Normally isn't for us anyway. But this is our new setup here, this little Coleman butane burner, I guess. And we got it just because, like she said, I eat a lot of bacon. So cooking it outside is going to be a heck of a lot better than it is cooking it in there. Get it in there, it gets all splattery and greasy everywhere. Cooking it out here won't happen.
And as you can see, the dogs are hanging out here with us. They still have a little bit of upset tummies. We didn't talk about it, but Xanadu started having some issues too. Not nearly as bad as Harry, and she never lost her appetite. I don't think that dog will ever lose her appetite. But Harry's still not eating as much, and he's under a blanket because he gets really cold easily. And it's, I think, in the 50s right now. But it's a nice day, even though it's clouded. We're in and out of our jackets right now whenever the sun comes out of the clouds. it's nice and warm, and then we got to put our jackets on again when it goes back. And while that's going over there, I'll show you this. We're in site 22, and it is 30 amp. There is water, like I had said, and we're also taking time to use our Instant Pot and cook up some beef for the dogs. We make our dogs food because when they were on commercial dog food, Harry especially kept getting skin allergies. Chinese Cresteds are known for their skin allergies. So I started making it homemade, and no more allergies. It is Saturday morning, August 31st, and we are back out on the highway. It's a little drizzly, chilly in the mid-50s, I guess. I think we had a pretty good night at that Yukon Lakeside Campground.
Absolutely. I didn't have any trouble there at all. That was a very nice stop, especially just for a one-nighter. But even if you wanted to stay longer, I think it would have been fine. There was zero road noise that I heard.
Yeah, it was okay. There weren't any, like, you know, swimming pool or any kind of that. I mean, even if there was, it's 50 degrees outside, so it'd have to be heated for me. We did not get to go to the do the activities in the town, the Native Heritage Center or anything, because I'm still worried about leaving the dogs alone that long. They are both feeling well. Harry is eating again, but they're still having a little bit of tummy issues, so I don't want to leave them in the RV to get sick in there. So we're just going to head on out, and we'll just do that next time. So
yep.
Today we're trying to decide, we're not going very far. We're just going to go a few hours so that we can get some editing and I can get some work done. It's the last day of the month, which is usually a very busy day for my program. I'm a health coach. If you didn't know, I lost 114 pounds. He lost 50 pounds. And so today's usually a busy day putting in orders on the last minute. And so we're going to just find a place to pull over. I just require a place with a view for tonight. That would be really nice that we can just pull over and do some work. And then tomorrow we have to decide if we're going to take the Alcan Alaska Highway back down again. We've already done that a few times. So we have the choice between that and doing the Cassier. And we've been leaning towards the Cassier.
Just because we've never done it before. We've been on the Alcan. I've come up to Alaska now 3 times, and Allison, this is her 2nd time. So, and each time we've come, it's been the Alcan. Both, actually, I've gone only one direction. I've gone from south to north twice, and so this is my first time from north to south. So, yeah, we've done the Alcan like multiple times, but never been on the Cassier, so that's why we're kind of leaning towards that. But
yeah,
we don't know because we've never been on it either. So
the biggest thing for me about not doing it, well, 2 things. One is I want to go to Liard Hot Springs again. I love that place. It's amazing. It would feel wonderful on my back, which is a lot better now, but it is, on the map it says it's only an hour difference to, I just put in Seattle, it's only an hour difference between the Cassier and the Alcan to Seattle, which is amazing to me because the Alaska Highway goes, it seems, way out of the way, and the Cassier is more direct. But the biggest factor in that decision is the dogs, and if they're well enough to travel, I want to make sure that there's a vet in case we need it. But I think they're going to be fine. I don't think they're going to need a vet. Harry ate a full breakfast this morning and was back to his crazy little self, so I think we're going to be good to go.
So let us know what you guys would do. Would you continue on the route that we've done before because we know it and we know that there are the amenities that we may need there, or would you go on the Cassier not knowing for sure what's in front of you and never being on that road before? Which would you guys choose?
I can see the strength inside you, child, you're putting up a fight. Oh, you're stronger than you think you are. Yeah, you're going.
Well, we have a new goal we wanted to tell you guys about. I was looking around on YouTube the other day and noticed that only about 20 to 25% of our viewers are actually subscribed to our channel. So we'd like to personally ask you guys to go and check and see if you're actually subscribed to us. If you already know you're not, What are you waiting for, guys? It's free.
Yeah, it's free. You can do it. It's so easy. Just click that little subscribe button and follow us, and that way you'll be able to continue along with our journey. We'd love to have you with us.
Absolutely. And our goal is to reach 5,000 subscribers. We're at just over 3,500 now. So if you don't mind, go check it out and see if you're subscribed. Well, this is where we're going to leave you on this one, guys, but you're going to want to come back next week for sure, because we have a lot more to show you. Well, as always, Semper Fi.
And God bless.